I am making sticky pork spare ribs with Hakanoa ginger syrup, and I've got a few tips and tricks to show you as I go. First of all, I'm starting out here with 2 racks of pork ribs. This is enough for 4 people. It might look like enough for 6, but trust me, by the time these babies are cooked, you want as many of them as you can get. We're going to do this in 2 stages. The first stage is the pork gets cooked slow and low with onions and lemons to make it all nice and juicy. Then we're going to make a beautiful sauce that we're going to lacquer those ribs with. I'm going to start with 1 sliced onion. I am no professional chef, as you can probably see by the way I'm chopping, but we are going to chuck these onions and lemons away when they've done their job, so they do not need to look fancy. You just need thick slices like that, and then thick slices of lemon. You scatter the lemon and onion over and under the pork. It's just all going to steam together. Cover your roasting dish in tin foil to keep all the moisture inside. And then put the dish in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes at a low heat, somewhere between 160 and 180 degrees. And they're just going to slowly steam in their own juices. Okay, while those are cooking nice and low and slow, we're going to make the barbecue sauce that goes on these sticky pork spare ribs. First of all, you need a can of tomatoes. And it doesn't really matter what shape they're in, crushed, whole, whatever. You're going to crush them up anyway. And then Hakanoa ginger syrup, of course, well shaken, of course. We need 3 tablespoons of that. 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce. This is your saltiness. And this is pomegranate paste. You can use a tablespoon of pomegranate molasses if you like, but this pomegranate paste is just a bit more intense. You can see it sort of looks like treacle. 1 teaspoon. It's got a lovely fruity sharpness. 1 teaspoon of tamarind paste. And then this little beauty, the La Morena chipotle and adobo sauce. This is a smoked pepper in a tomato sauce from Mexico. It's got a beautiful smoky flavour and just the right amount of heat, and this stuff has no preservatives in it, right up my strasser. You just want 1 entire pepper. You'll see it, they have whole peppers in here, so I'm grabbing a whole one. Boom. And then I just mash all this together with a potato masher. You can use a fancy whizzer if you've got one, but elbow grease will do the job. Then boil, and I mean boil, so it's really bubbling, for about 20 minutes until it's reduced to a thick cup of goop. So to serve with the sticky pork spare ribs, you need something to mop up all of those really hot, sweet, sticky juices. And the very best thing is these steam buns. Now, I can't tell a lie, they're just pure carbohydrate. But I felt slightly better when I found these whole wheat ones in the Farro Fresh chiller, so I got those. You just put them in a bamboo steamer. You put your steamer on top of a wok with a little bit of boiling water in it, put a lid on top of all of that, and in about 10 minutes they'll puff up into lovely soft little pillows. Try and make sure they don't touch each other, because otherwise they'll stick together. Also, to go with these, you want something kind of crisp and sharp. So I made these pickles. This is a cucumber and shiitake mushroom pickle that's got chilies, Szechuan pepper, Hakanoa ginger syrup, and a few other goodies in it, and that recipe is elsewhere. I'm not going to make it for you today. It was very messy. Now once the pork has baked slowly for about 20-25 minutes, you take it out of the oven and get rid of all the lemon and the onion. Now, ribs have got 2 sides. There's the bony side and the meaty side, and there's not really a lot of point spending too much time on the bony side. So my suggestion is begin bony side up and give your ribs a lovely coating of sauce, and then turn them over and put the meat side up. This is the side that needs all the loving care and attention. This is the side that needs lacquering with this sauce. But you want to do it a thin coating at a time. Don't put on anything thick. And you'll need to do this at least 5 times across the course of the baking. You put it back in the oven for 5 minutes, by which time this should have dried out. Pull it out. Put another thin layer on, repeat, repeat, and repeat until you end up with the most delicious lacquered pork ribs. Okay, once your ribs are done, take them out and let them rest for at least 5 minutes. I know it's really tempting to hook into them right now, but you'll burn your fingers and the meat won't be as juicy as if you let them just wait for a little bit. And get our steam buns, just need one of those per plate. Some of our crispy cucumber and mushroom pickles for a nice crunchy bite on the side. And then some ribs. The meat's nearly falling off the bone. You can see that sticky coating. Absolutely delicious. Yum.